Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Akisonya Owolabite Mitayo. I am super excited to have you watch this tutorial. Alright, so in this tutorial I will be walking you through how to create the design that we have on the screen with simple steps just by using your Pixellab. But before we get started, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel or you are visiting this channel for the very first time, kindly make sure you subscribe to this channel now and then ensure that your notification bell is turned on so as for you not to miss any of the videos that will be uploading anytime soon. Having said that, now let's get started. Okay, the very first you need to do as usual is to launch your Pixellab. Okay, after doing that, you have this kind of interface showing up with this new text. So by default, all you have to do is to just delete it. We don't need it. Okay, now let's work on the background. So we click on this double square that we have here. All right, then we click on color. Then we are using a gradient color, so then you click on this plus icon that we have here. So we click on this second this that we have here, which is a linear gradient. Okay, then we click on the first node that we have here. Then we click on this fill icon. Okay, then we click on this this pen icon that we have here to edit our color code. Okay, then here we'll press alright, then we click on this mark icon. Okay, then we click OK. Good, then we click OK again. Now this point here where we have something like green, we click on it. Then we click on the fill icon again, then our pen icon. Then we'll change the color code that we have here to this color code. Then we click on OK. Alright, then we click OK. Good. Alright, so now we can decide to take this up a bit. Alright, then we click OK. Let's move it up a bit. Then we click OK. Good. We click on our plus icon. Then we'll click on from gallery. So let's import this image. I'll click OK. Alright, then we come to this polygon shape that we have here. Then we click on 3D rotate. So this Y we increase it to 180. Then we click OK. Alright, then let's reduce the image a bit. So take it out, position it like this. Right, so let's lock it. Click on your layer icon, then we click on the padlock icon. Okay, good. Alright, then what else? So we click on the plus icon from gallery. So let's bring in this light effect. Alright, then we rotate it. So position it like this. I think it's okay like this. Alright, then we duplicate it. So we click on the pen icon and copy it. So then we rotate it a bit like this. Then we position it somewhere here. Alright, then we click on our layer icon. So let's unlock this. We'll bring this image up. Good. Alright, so we lock the image. We lock the two light effects. Okay, what else? Click on our plus icon again from gallery, and now let's bring in this image. Okay, then we click OK. Good. So we increase the bit and then we position it. Before we position it, there's a need for us to do one thing. So we need to blend this image with our background. So how do we go about that? We click on our eraser. Okay, so this, you reduce this, we increase this, then this we increase the bit. So we erase the image. It might take time, so we just have to be patient with it. Okay, So let me increase this a bit. So let's reduce this. Actually reduce it so that the sharpness of the erasing will not be too sharp. Okay, so let's clean this down part. So we repeat the same process. So let's increase this to the extreme. Then this should be somewhere here. Okay, so that we're able to do what you want to do well. Okay, alright, let's clean this edge. So you clean it well till you are satisfied. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Alright, so take this part out. Good, so let's good. Okay, then we come to opacity. So we enable this shadow, enable this, so reduce the opacity. Okay, so you can see, so we take it up a bit. Let's make it 15. Okay, I think 15 is okay. Good, and we click OK. Then we need to duplicate it, so click on our pen icon and we'll copy it. Okay, so take it up. Okay, so we increase it. Alright, then I think we need to erase some part of it. So let's click on let me increase this a bit. Increase this a bit. Alright, so let me clean up these areas. Okay, I think it's okay. Good. Alright, then let's come to color filters. Let's increase the saturation a bit. I think it's 100, not too much. Let's make it 70. So let's see if you can increase this contrast. So let's leave the contrast at 30. Okay, when we click OK, brilliant. Take it up a bit. So we still need to blend it more. Let me blend it more. So you click on eraser again. So then I will blend it more. Okay, I think it's okay. Perfect. Alright. We need to blend. Let's blend this a bit. Let's blend this a bit. Okay, I think it's really okay like this. Okay, then click on our layer icon. So let's take this up. Okay, so we take this image up. Brilliant. All right, so let's lock them. Good. I think we are done with our background. So the next we need to start doing is to start positioning our text. So we come to where we want to copy our text. So let me start with this Ebony Night. Then I'll click on my plus icon. Then I click on text. Okay, so let me increase this. So I'll paste the Ebony Night. So let me delete this first. Or let me just cut it. I don't need it yet. Okay, then I click on OK. Good. So I need to change the font. Come to this A icon. Then come to fonts. My font. Then I change the font to Ibas. And I click on OK. Alright. Alright. Then let me duplicate it. So I will change this to, let me change this to night. Okay. Okay, so now for this ebony, I'll click on this curve. Okay, now increase the curve. I think 15% should be okay. Alright, and I'll do the same thing to, let me delete this. So then let me duplicate this. Alright, so I'll change it to night. Good. So I'll make sure they are both positioned. Okay, then I'll click on my plus icon, shapes. Okay, then I'll reduce this. Okay, and I position it into the night. Then I'll click on my layer button. Then I'll merge these two together, night and the square. Okay, then I'll click OK. Good. So now I can now stretch this text. I think it's okay. It really aligns with the night. I mean with the ebonies. Okay. The next thing I want to do now is to merge the two texts. So I'll come to my layer icon. Then I will merge the night and the ebony together. Okay. Good. So now reduce the two. Okay, then what else do I do? Come to my polygon, then I'll give it shadow. Okay, so I will enable the shadow. So let's take it up a bit. So the radius and this offset Y, I'll make it like minus 15. Or minus 12 is okay. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Then this should be 0. I mean this offset Y, I think they are both okay like that. Now reduce it. Good. Alright, then I'll come to color. Okay, I'll enable the color. So I'll make it a gradient. So I'll apply these gradients. You can see. So to go about that, just click on your plus icon. So where we have this first this thing, make it white. White this edge, make it yellow. Okay, as simple as that. Okay. So I think it's okay like this. Then the next thing I want to do now is to bring in another text. So let me taking this. So click on my plus icon, tests. So let me edit this. Okay, now click on OK. So this, I will change the font. I think Galano bold should be okay. Okay. Alright, so I need to reduce the size. Okay, before I reduce it, still come back to that. So let me duplicate it. So I'll double tab it and then paste the other text. So I'll reduce the text, the size. So you can see text size. So I'll reduce it. Alright. So I think this should be okay like this. Let me reduce the bit more. Then I'll change the font to this Galano semi bold. Okay, I'll click OK. Alright, I think they both aligned. So then I'll click on my plus icon, so shapes. So let me reduce this. Alright, so I'll round the edge. I'll click OK. Good. So this, I can now increase the size of this. Right. Now I'll do something. Let me make sure it is well positioned at the center. Relative position. Alright, now copy it. So I'll give this to relative position. Alright, then I'll come to this polygon shape here, so I'll give it stroke. Alright, then I'll enable it. So let me give it color black. Black makes sense. Okay, let me make it this warm red. Okay, so I need to increase the width. Good. So let me copy this again. So I'll give it a relative position. Alright, then I'll change the color. Let me make this color this orange. Good. So the stroke. Alright, so I'll increase it to like 7. Now click OK. Now let me do a magic here. So this, I'll change this to white. So I'll take it up. Okay. Then so I'll merge these two. Okay. And I'll come to erase color. Alright, then I'll enable it and I'll increase the tolerance. Okay, till the white disappears on the orange. Okay, now change the color. Let me see. So I'll change the color to this yellow. Good. Now click OK. So let me reduce this a bit. Nope. Let's take this up. Now reduce it a bit. Okay, so I'll click on the relative position to make sure that it's both aligned. So I'll do the same thing for this relative position. Good. So I think I need to, so let me increase size of it a bit. Alright. Okay, I think it's okay like that. So relative position. Good. Now perfect. So then, as for this, I'll reduce the opacity. Let's make it 20. Okay, then let's merge. Alright, then we can now reduce it. Brilliant. Okay, then what else? Let's take in other tests. So for this, so click on our plus icon tests. So we paste the tests. I think this Galano semi-bold is okay. So I'll change the color. So this yellow. So I'll reduce it and then position it. Okay, let me duplicate it. So I'll double tap this. Now paste the phone number. Okay. I think it's okay like this. Then what do we do? So I want to change the color to white. So let me use a gradient color. So I'll use this. Let me apply this. Okay, so here will be this yellow. So why this edge will be white. Alright, so then this, let me reduce it like this. I'll click OK. I think it's okay. Then I'll merge it. So I'll merge the two tests. the size. Okay, what else? So we bring in the dates. Alright, so we change the font to this Galano bold. Okay, so let's cut this. Okay, then I'll click OK. Then we'll duplicate it. So we change this to 10 p.m. So then we change the color. What color do we use? This is the yellow. I'll click OK. Alright. Then come to our plus icon shapes. So we reduce this. I think it will be like this. Then we'll bring it at this center. As a kind of demarcation between them. I think it look like this. Okay, then let's merge them. Okay, what else? So let's bring in the brand name. Plus text. So let's paste the text. Then we'll change the font. I think this Galano board should be okay. Then we reduce the size. So let's duplicate this. So I'll change this to present. Okay. Now change the font. Orthography. Okay. So I'll increase that. Let's give it stroke. So change the stroke color to white. So let's reduce this to like 1. Okay. And I click OK. Beautiful. Then we'll click on our plus icon. So shapes. I think this is okay. So we come to this polygon shape that we have here. Then we go to rotate. Let's see 45. Yeah, good. Then we'll click OK. Alright. Then I'll come to plus again. Then we'll click on shapes. So we're okay with this. We'll click on OK. Alright, so we increase the size. This, I'll change the color of this to red. Okay, I'll come to my layer, then I'll merge these two together. Alright, then I'll go to erase color. Now enable it. Right, then you can see that it has removed the white. Good. I'll come to shapes again, plus shapes. So I'll reduce the size, make it okay, I think it's okay like this. So I'll change the color. Red is okay. Alright, then I'll merge it. Okay, brilliant. So I can now reduce the size. So I'll duplicate it. So I'll take this up. I'll reduce the size. I think it's okay like this. I'll merge the two. So and I'll change the color to white. Okay, and I'll reduce the size. Okay, then I need to merge the two together, so I'll merge the two. Okay, so then what else? I'll reduce both. Now take it up like this. Alright, so I think we are done. We're almost done. So one thing we need to do now again is let me come to click on plus, then sticker. Alright, so I'll change the color of this sticker to this yellow. Okay, so I'll increase the size. I'll take it up. Now come to my layer. I'll bring the sticker down. I think it's okay here. Okay, so let me lock it. Beautiful. Alright, so I need to rotate I think the tests are okay like this, so let me just arrange them a bit. So let me merge these two together. Merge these two. Alright. So let me rotate it like this. Okay, let me unlock them all. Unlock the old tests. Alright, let's see this rotate. Let's see what we have there. Minus 9%. Okay, so this to change it to minus 9. This change it to minus 9. Okay, and this will come to minus 9. Then this will also change this to minus 9. reduce it a bit. Alright, so this is what I want to do. So make sure that they're all aligned. Okay, I'll reduce this a bit. But before we go, there's one thing we need to do. I want to add a kind of light effect on this image. Alright, so we come to our plus, then we click on sticker. So bring it in like this, then we change the color. So let me change the color of the sticker to this yellow. Okay, I'll click on OK. So I need to increase the size. Increase the size. So I need to reduce the opacity. So let's just make it like 70. Okay, then I will duplicate it. So let me have it somewhere here on the face. It's a kind of light reflection. Alright, so guys, I think you are done. So you can see how beautiful the design is. So if you want to save, you click on this plus icon, this save icon. Then click on save as project, or you click on save as image. If you click on save as project, it will give you the chances of you editing it later. But if you click on save as image, it will save it as image on your smart phone. Alright, so I think we've come to the end of this tutorial. Alright, before we go, if you love this video, please do make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and then if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe now, and then also make sure your notification bell is turned on, so as for you not to miss any of the video that will be uploading anytime soon. Alright, so I will see you in the next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.